Hello and happy 10th birthday Ask a Librarian. This is Lucy Harrison. I'm the Director of Library Services at the Florida Virtual Campus, but in a previous life I was one of the founding members of the Ask a Librarian team, so I'm thrilled that you guys are still here 10 years later. I'm amazed at how much you've grown. I wanted to share one little story with you. This is from the very first day that Ask a Librarian went live, July 28th, 2003, and we'd all been working really hard for well over a year to get everything set up, to get the new software in place, to get everybody trained, and we were planning this soft launch. We had, I think it was about a dozen or so libraries that were staffing the service that first day, and it was going live around noon. We hadn't really promoted it at all. We hadn't, we were doing a soft launch, so we were hoping not to overwhelm the librarians right away. And but we were all very excited that first day when it went live, and we were standing around watching the admin module, hoping for that first chat, that first question to come in, and it did. Right after noon on that first day, a question comes in, had to do with grammar, I believe it was, and we're anxiously watching to see how the librarian's going to do, and interested to see who it was that submitted the question. And all of a sudden I realized it was my dad. My father had gotten on and asked the very first question, and it's one of those moments where you're just like, Dad, I'm trying to be a professional and do my job, and he's in there asking questions of the Ask a Librarian service. So if anybody ever asks you, what was the first question, it was my father, Mike Harrison, asked the first question. Here we are 10 years later. You guys have hundreds of questions coming in every day, and I'm just incredibly proud about how this service has grown, and just thrilled to have worked with you all over the years. And here's to another 10, 20, 100 years of Ask a Librarian. Happy birthday.